Everyone. Welcome to Fridays with Father. Father Gary here, the day after Thanksgiving. I hope you had good celebrations of Thanksgiving yesterday. Um, Probably quieter than you're used to. Mine certainly was quieter and more low key than I'm used to. I'm thinking that we're entering into an Advent season this Sunday that will probably be quieter and a little more low key than we're used to. And as I was thinking about that, I thought, well, perhaps that's not such a bad thing. This season of Advent, this season of preparation for Christmas, can often be, in life outside of the church, a time of real busyness with so many obligations that we have. That perhaps this year, because of the pandemic, things might be a little more low key, and so perhaps not as many things pushed into this season that we're going to have to attend to. And that might not be such a bad thing. It might invite us, I hope, into perhaps a little more quiet, a little more reflective time, a little more time to get ready to celebrate the great feast of Christmas. The scriptures this Sunday remind us to be watchful, to be ready for the coming of the Lord. And that during Advent always has two dimensions to it. Of course, we're getting ready to celebrate the Lord coming among us long ago in the person of Jesus and how everything has changed in all of creation since that coming. But we also, and this is really the focus of these early days of Advent, we get ready for his coming again at the end of our lives and at the end of time. And so I hope this time can be one in which you set aside some time to really pray that the Lord help you, help me, help all of us to be ready for his coming into our hearts. He comes at the end of our lives, at the end of time. He came long ago, but he also comes to us every single day, every single moment. He offers the opportunity to come to us. We just have to open ourselves to that coming. I can't think of a better person to help us, to accompany us through this season than the Blessed Virgin Mary. So you're going to receive in the mail from me, if you haven't already, you will in the next couple of days, this wonderful little Advent prayer booklet that I hope will help you as you journey through Advent. This Advent with Our Lady of Guadalupe, our daily reflections on the encounter that St. Juan Diego had with Our Lady in Mexico back at the beginning of the 16th century, the first third of the 16th century in 1531. And that encounter really not only changed the course of history in what is now Mexico, but really changed the course of history in all the world. Her embodying, enculturating a faith that gave dignity and life to a people who felt pushed down and oppressed, really makes her stand out as a figure of great support and help and for us. That's why St. John Paul II, decades ago, named Our Lady of Guadalupe the Mother of the Americas. And so may our Blessed Virgin accompany all of us during this time of Advent preparation. May she help us to be watchful, to be ready. May she give us that model of what watchfulness looks like, how it is to be ready for the coming of the Lord into our lives, to be open to that. Even though, as we know, as a young girl, she wasn't quite sure all of the implications of her yes to the angel Gabriel. But she said yes anyway. And that yes really changed the course of history. Her presence among us is so palatable now. And so we call upon her during this Advent time as we long to respond as she responded to that invitation to allow the Lord to come into us and for us to give birth to his presence in the world. So may these days of Advent, quieter days, perhaps days that provide a little more reflection time, may these days draw us deeper and deeper into that mystery of God's incredible love for us, a love that comes among us in flesh and blood, a love that is so deep that he gives himself completely for us, not only in the manger, but on the cross. A love that saves us from anything that might be dark or evil in our lives, including a pandemic. And so may these days of Advent lead us all to a deeper and deeper relationship with the God whose love knows no boundaries. So, happy Advent, brothers and sisters. I look forward to celebrating with you on Sunday at the 9 o'clock Mass, either in person or online, and at the 11:30 a.m. Mass in person. God bless. Have a good weekend.